Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lena. Today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine! I don't know if everyone is celebrating this day. We don't actually. And I think it started as because, we were low on the money. And then one year I told him that don't you dare buy me anything because we need to save money, right? And then it just lingered on. And then now, years down the road, it's just been this thing that, oh, we don't quote waste money on this day, but now I feel that it would be nice. So I think I might talk with him about we should like reinforce this day of gratitude because it is a sweet tradition. But I'm not able to give you guys chocolates and flowers, so instead I'm going to paint this flowery girl. And on the back of this page, I worked with alcohol marker and had a lot of ghosting on this page here. So it has been a little bit of, didn't quite know what to do on this page spread here with all those ghosting through. So my first idea was that, oh, I could just gesso over it. But now I'm thinking maybe I could use it as some sort of abstract floral thingy. So yeah, I'm just experimenting a little bit here. Good thing is that it's gonna be like random and splotchy. Bad thing is that look at her face. It looks like she's got like the measles or a lot of pimples. So, I did not manage to cover all the face pimples, but I did my very best. I'm working with watercolors, and this live painting is featured over at my Patreon. So in case you want to hear what I'm sitting talking about, you can visit my Patreon. I made sure that it was accessible for all, so all you have to do is sign up, and then it should be free of charge to watch. Yeah, don't ask. I cannot figure out. Patreon got this module where everyone can be a member for free, which is a strange tier because then I need to produce videos for that. So I don't even know how it works. But if you guys sign up and your phone is pinging every time I upload something to Patreon, you would think that I'm going nuts because at the moment I'm actually posting every single day because I'm doing Faciuary over at the Patreon and showing all the faces that I'm drawing every single day here in February. February. It's a challenge hosted by Jane Davenport, and I am really, really enjoying it. Of course, I'm gonna do a flip through when I'm done, but now we're only like halfway through, so yeah. But faces. I love to paint faces, and I love to paint all kinds of faces from oil to watercolor to, just silly faces and faces where I kind of, really try my best to make it look as realistic as I can produce, but it's never really realism. But the fun thing about these watercolor pages, like the ones that I'm working on right here, is that there's like no rules when it comes to color. You can go like super crazy and use a bunch of colors. So that's what I love about this wild, almost like what I bet it probably got a name, this style, like illustrative, like pretty girls or whimsical girls. It just sparks joy on a gloomy, rainy day to use a bunch of colors like that. So what I do is that I am trying to just splotch in round circular like clusters of color on the top of her head, and then I'm hoping to make it merge together with her hair. And to do that more like seamlessly, I I chose to give her like rainbow colored hair, because if I just had her having, just picture if she just had brown hair, for instance, then you really would notice that what's that on top of her head, right? So I think it helps a bunch to have this rainbow unicorn hair color style going downwards and dragging all the colors down with it. And then I'm trying something new, which is to add some shimmery paint and preserve some of the hair untouched as much as possible with colors, but just this shimmery. And I really like it a lot. Oh gosh, I like mica paints. I think it sparks joy at the moment. Reminds me of spring and summer. And I'm a little bit tired of using the mica just outside my portraits. I want to put it inside, like you could do it like makeup eyeshadow, but here I am trying for the first time to have like her forehead hair being in this shimmery paint, and I actually think it works well. I really like it. So I'm just coming in with a ton of bright colors, and I'm using the Christy Rice cat tongues brush where I can make petals. I don't do flowers, right? I'm not a floral painter. So I'm just winging it with a bunch of flowers. But yeah, I think I seem to manage to cover up all that alcohol marker ghosting, um, so it doesn't look so bad. So that's the downside about using these alcohol markers, is that you kind of get a nasty background. And I don't know, I'm not that trained in using alcohol markers. I don't even know how much gesso would cover it up. Would it still like be specks shining through, or do you really need to like coat it with white acrylic? I don't know. So that's why I choose to just incorporate it into a drawing. So, but yeah, lucky me, I had this area in the center of the page where I didn't have that much alcohol marker thing going on, so I could place a face looking down just in that area. So this kind of funny sketching on a page like this, where normally when you sketch and you want to draw something, you got an idea before you start, and then it requires this blank page where you can do your placement. Here it was like opposite. It was like looking at all those ghosted marks, thinking where could I place something that's like less contaminated. And then when I found that, it had this kind of triangular shape, and I was thinking that's not gonna work for like a straight face. So that's why I needed a turned face. So it was kind of funny, and doing the reverse, where the substrate kind of decided what you could paint on it, and not because I had a reference picture. Kind of frees you up working like that. Um, yeah, I'm using Prismacolor pencils. I really like my Prismas. Most of them are getting shorter now, like not alarmingly short. It's not like I don't have knobs, but some of them are getting short enough for me to think about maybe I should go and get a new set of colored pencils. And then I saw all the reviews about the Artix colored pencil, and it's been featured at Lindsay the Frugal Crafter's channel, and also at Miranda Watson. So that's kind of on my mind at the moment, that I should have like this backup, like this is the only white I have, this little nub. I should have hoarded those white Prisma pencils before they got discontinued in open stock sale. So now I feel that's just my best white pencil. So, hmm. Okay, the choice could also be to buy one of the smaller sets of the Prismacolors colored pencils, because then I would get a new white and a new black, because white and black is always what I runs out of first. And then if I'm lucky, some of the other pencils would be a backup for my now shorter pencils. But yeah, that was just me babbling. I really, really love this page better now. I, I'm very close to be finished, but now I can really see that, okay, it's not that crazy after all. And it's kind of funny working with pages like this where you kind of start up with some sort of an ugly stage, and then it's only close to the very, very end of your drawing session that it kind of collects itself and you get the feeling of being finished. So, but yeah, I hope that all the vibrant colors comes through the screen, how joyful, all those bright colors. And I know a lot of people dislike chroma and neon and fluorescent, but I just missed spring and summer so much. So for me, it's just nice to work with this color palette here in the gloomy February. Because our weather is crazy. Then we have like snow, then we have like rain, and then sunny days where you kind of feel that, oh, it's spring. And then the day after it's snow again. So it's very confusing. This is wax pastels. Why are they naked? Hashtag blame it on Mary Atelier. I was trying to melt some of them, but we are not going there again. That was like really crazy. I can't believe that, you know, I haven't burnt myself after trying to melt the wax crayon and create with that melted wax. That was like really dangerous. But then I took off all the wrappings from my crayons, so they look a little bit naked. Now I'm almost finished. I love it a lot. And then I wrote Happy Valentine. Yeah, Happy Valentine. And I really like that shimmery mica. Now I hope that I'm turning the page so you can see, that new thing about using it in the hair.